Have you wondered what it looks like for only Mexicans to be in a monthly final? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you. I took first place in the April monthly finals for the Brawl Stars 2024 championship, and currently we're in the semifinals, and I'm gonna go over what exactly went through my head and what happened. As you guys can see, we're facing 5-1-2, a roster consisting of only Mexicans. So you can already imagine how I would feel as the only non-Mexican in lobby, considering my teammates are both Mexicans as well. Sitting in the room by myself, surrounded by just an infinite amount of just Mexicans, man. Mexicans here, Mexicans there. There's a Mexican to my right, and there's a Mexican to my left, and there's 3 Mexicans that I'm facing in order to qualify for just something, man. Like, I'm fighting my life out here, and I'm facing just Mexicans. All right, so hopping into the first set is Hideout. They banned Angelo, Gene, and Melody, and we banned Meg, Larry, and Mr. P. We don't want to give the Mexicans the Mr. P, so we banned Mr. P. And Meg is just like an overall good brawler. We don't want to give them that with 2-3. And Larry is just like a bro, like, ban that, get out of here. Like, only NPCs play that brawler. Like, we're good on that type shit. And they banned the traditional first pick bans. Obviously, you don't want to give the enemy first pick Angelo or Melody, both broken brawlers no matter what. And they banned Gene, which is actually a pretty good ban considering Gene is very, very good here. It has just infinite amounts of just viability. Like, you can literally run Gene with anything. It has heals, it has a little bit of range, and it has a win condition, which is its super, which is pretty good. So we first picked Max. We really like to play Max. You know what I'm saying? We actually, I flew out to Texas so I can start ping diffing people, so I can ping diff the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? All like the Texas demons. So we picked Max. We really like Max. Max is actually really good now with her hypercharge. And yeah, I'm just that guy on Max. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as good as Tribus Levy on the Max, but I can get the job done. And 5-1-2 respond with RT and Charlie. Honestly, not too shabby of a 2 and 3 pick. RT is just really good at just denying, you know, like Nanny and Piper and all those brawlers value. You know what I'm saying? It has HP, it has its gadget. Its gadget's really good. And the fact that it can literally mark people and make you, like, you know, hesitate to push in if you're marked, it's really good. And Charlie is just cancer. Like, all you have to do on Charlie is auto aim and press 4 gadgets. You know what I'm saying? So that's honestly a really good pick. Not too shabby. Obviously, something, you know, you would expect from a team like 5-1-2 to go like safe comfort picks. You know what I'm saying? And we decided to go Byron and Sandy. Low key, I thought this was a little bit of a sussy Baka comp. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like. We paired up the Sandy with the Max. Sandy Max is honestly a really good duo. Honestly, on par with Griff and Angelo. We think Max and Sandy together in any map is just insanely broken, especially since we have a Byron that can just heal both those in case. So our plan was originally to just sit behind that left wall as soon as we get the blue stars, since they really don't have any wall breaks. And if they do go wall break, our Byron will do really good into it, since the only wall breaks really available is Brock and Griff, and there's no way they're gonna pick Griff into a Sandy. And if they go Byron, Brock, our Byron is going to give it back shots, you know what I'm saying? But they decided to go Crow. Low key, I don't know, like, in my head, I'm like, what in the flip is going on? They picked Crow. I have never faced a Crow in the last, like, 3 years of my life. So I don't know what they were cooking, but they were cooking something. Probably some tacos, though, you know what I'm saying? All right, so hopping into the first game. Our plan was to just get that blue star, you know what I'm saying? Like, get that blue star, not too shabby. But here is where it comes to a little bit of a problem. This Crow, honestly, okay, maybe if the Crow had a little bit of a brain, it wouldn't work this well for us. But they low-key shouldn't be winning this. If, like, no offense, but, like, the fact that they can just spam Charlie gadgets and really can't have much value. But I'm simply that guy in the Max. So I get a little bit of max speed here. And our goal is to keep these matchups because these are the best matchups we could possibly get. But I do receive a front shot from Togi for no reason. I don't know why I did that, but I did. But Payne's doing a really good job of just like tapping up Diego Gamer. Byron's just really good at that. And we somehow pulled a Sandy super out of our asses against this comp. So kudos to Juan. And right here, I wanted to push up, you know what I'm saying, get some position because we might get pushed back. So I said, hey guys, pinch, pinch, pinch. But like, seems like Pain gets a fire kill there. And I decided to back up because I'm not trying to deal with the Crow. And what we want to do here, we're like, hey guys, yo Juan, get back in that little corner, boy. You're a little corner boy. Get in that shit. You're little, you know what I'm saying? Like just sit in there and do nothing. Just sit in there, shoot and breathe, and we'll be chilling. So Crow wasted a slow here. I have my max super. I just pop it immediately because I just really wanted to. But Juan gets a really nice kill, and Pain's doing his thing, kind of, not really, into the right lane. And I do get inside of a no, Juan gets inside of a Cocoon and dies. I try my best to block, but it's all good though. I have my max speed. I'm like, I bet guys, yo, Pain, heal me, boy. Heal me, Pain. I pop a gadget. I try to like, yo, focus on Togi. We killed Togi. Juan's doing a good job doing Juan things, ping different people, all he's good for. And we get a fire little team wipe, and I get the Zeta pin down just for good luck. Alright, so hopping into game 2. We wanted to just stick with the strat, get Juan in that corner after we get the blue star. But 512 do a better job of just like not feeding the Sandy and making sure the Crow is just poking at us and not like dying. But Juan is a fire double gadget. But Pain goes down to Diego Gamer. Shout out to Diego Gamer, the GOAT. That's my GOAT right there, my GOAT Mexican. But it's all good because we have a Max, and Max has that play potential with his super. So all we want to do is just like sit back, chillax. We don't want to give him like a lead. You know what I'm saying? Any free hits is a good hit. So honestly, these are not the best matchups. I'm on the RT kind of, and Pain's on the Charlie. So we try to like do something. I have my max speed, wait for my teams to regen, and we just pop that max speed. Like I pop some cherries, and I'm running it down. I'm getting in there, and Juan and Pain do a good job of just putting up some pressure. Good catch from Juan. We got him in the corner. They're in their corner. Just they're ready to get some back shots, and Juan gets a nice, beautiful super. And I try my best to regen and provide support so Juan doesn't get pinched by the Crow. I try to focus on the Crow, but I receive back shots from the Charlie, which is not very good, and we fall back. Why? Because we suck at shooting. And you see over here, I'm bricking. You know, I'm nervous playing against the best players in the world, 512. So you already know I'm not hitting any shots. But Pain's doing a really good job of getting a super. I think he gets that kill. Pain, I'm just gonna. Damn, Pain, you're actually so handsome. But the Crow has his hyper penis, which is not something we really want. But Pain's on that, so it's fine. And Juan gets some good hits, and I get my max super. I want to make sure we keep on that. I call it like, yo guys, keep up the left, stay in the left side of the map. You know what I'm saying? But the max pops, or like the Crow pops his hyper penis, and we get in this corner. Nice splash, but we do die, unfortunately. Shout out to 5-1. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's like, that's all me. That's all me. All right, so hopping into game 3. We really didn't have a plan. We just said, just don't die, because dying is not cool. But they get a way better start. Me and Juan are like 1 HP. I try my best to help Juan. Juan goes down. Was looking shocked. I'm like in the back, like helping. Like, please Zeta, with the power of Zeta, we will prevail. Like, please Zeta, inside me, just come inside me. So I try my best. I try my best to like not die here. Pop a little gadget. Juan doing a good job of doing Juan things. Yeah, honestly, in the middle of this moment, I thought it was GG's personally, but I do get a max super. But Togi pops his hypercharge. Juan dies. I can barely even hit Diego Gamer because he's the GOAT. And we are fucked. Honestly, we are screwed. But, you know what I'm saying? I have Mexican number 1 on my right and Mexican number 2 on my left. So we got this. There's still hope. I didn't give up. So 55 seconds left. I am not close to a max speed. I'm on the Crow, which is possibly the worst matchup I could be on. But Juan and Pain are doing a good job of just existing and breathing. Pain trying his best to hit some shots. And I think the Crow still has gadgets. I don't really know what's happening, but like, I'm down. And I do get placed into a cocoon. I try my best to like get out of it, but I can't. But Juan and Pain are still alive, holding it down. Good gadget from Juan. I think he gets a kill. Nice, my goats. So we're 1 star down. My plan is to wait. So I'm like, hey guys, wait until the last couple seconds. Put your Sandy super, and then we go in, because we don't want to give them enough time to respawn and come back at us. So 15 seconds. I'm like, all right, Juan, put that super down. Bet skis. I'm close to my max super. I called it out, so I just made sure to like push up. And Payne's doing a good job putting pressure. We do have a nice little, oh my goodness, can we rewind what I just did there? Holy moly guacamole. Holy guacamole. I just full clipped the absolute shit out of Togi play there. Look at that. Get that kill. Not too shabby. And we get that last kill, secure the round. Set 1, baby. Alright, so set 2, safe zone. My honest opinions of this map, it's pretty mid in my opinion. But it is what it is. And we get first pick again. We get first pick again. I don't like first pick. It's for losers, and I'm not a loser, but we still get it anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we ban Colt, Cord, and Charlie, and 512 bans Melody, Angelo, and Chuck. Excuse me. Melody and Angelo, obviously, you gotta always ban it when you have last pick. You want to give it first pick. And they ban Chuck. Chuck is also really good on this map, considering you don't have to do anything but just put posts and press auto aim, and you will do a ton of damage for free. So makes sense for them to ban that. And we banned just things you don't want to give them 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Like Colt Cord, or like Colt Charlie Cord, like those two together. Any of those two together for 2 and 3 is honestly a very bad. You don't want to give them that. And I think our plan here was to go like a little bit of max comp per chance, even you know, Colette. We really wanted to go Chuck, but they banned Chuck, so good stuff from 512. Alright, so we went Colette 1. We saw they didn't ban Colette, but they instead banned Chuck, so we went Colette. Colette's honestly just a really good brawler in general. It could be like a mid, it can be like a lane. It's just a really good heist mode. Brawler. It's really safe. It's really good. It's not too shabby of a pick, you know what I'm saying? And 512 respawn with an 8-bit and a Byron. I'm not really a fan of the 8-bit pick into a Colette, but they do have a Byron, which I think is a really good pick. I think it kind of cancels it out, but it's the fact that they had to waste a whole ass pick for nothing, which concerns me. But we take those, you know what I'm saying? Like I would take that. Give me those picks. And we went Piper and Buzz. You know what I'm saying? Piper's really good into Byron and 8-bit. And I told Philip, give me the Piper right now, or I'm going to do some very sussy baka shit to you later after this monthly final. And he didn't want that. So he let me go the Piper. It's kind of like an ego pick, kind of, but it also makes sense. So it's a pair up, you know what I'm saying? In case for like a last pick tank per chance, we just went tank ourselves since we have a Colette, which I think is enough for tanks, and we have a Buzz just to put some pressure, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a little bit of pressure. The Buzz goes in, the Piper comes and follows, and the Colette just comes and follows as well. Like it's pretty well-rounded comp, as I do say so myself. And they decide to go Fang last pick. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the flip they were cooking here, but I have never seen a Fang played in this map since maybe like 2022. Maybe, but like, hey, maybe 512 knows something that we don't. We'll find out. Alright, so hopping into the first game of set 2, Daddy seconds on the Piper. Look at that Zeta spray. I want to push out, like I wanted to put the Zeta spray as far up as possible, even if it's just a little inch. I get 2 taps, get a gadget, get my wall break in the first 15 seconds, and Juan does a good job of just going onto the safe, doing some good jukis. But for some reason, Togi play doesn't get his doesn't super Juan there, which gives us a lot of extra damage. I get the super there. Payne gets his super there. He's also on the pushback because why not? And look at me, 1v3 second best with the Zeta spray. Get those taps in, buy time for my teammates. Look at that, bro. I made Togi play use his super, so now Juan can go in on anyone, and I try to make sure I follow up nicely. I think I used a curve here on Digga Gamer. Yeah, I sit him down, sit down, boy. And yeah, all I wanted to focus on was getting damage, and I get a nice hit on Togi. And yeah, I'm just making sure they're all low for my Buzz. My Buzz goes into the safe, and it's looking really, really good. Like, really good. I try to get that turret out, but Diego Gamer gives me back shots, and Counter does a really good job of countering, no pun intended, the Colette super with the Fang gadget. I guess that's what they were going for, but since we have literally a lead going into their booty holes, there's nothing they can do. I try to focus on the left lane so my teammates can go up. Nice super from Juan. And we finish it off. Not too shabby. Alright, so hopping into game 2, Juan goes for that amazing gadget. He hits it this time. And I try to make sure we get some easy damage because we don't want to give them a lead. But I go down here, Togi play gives me back shots, and I don't really like that. But Juan doesn't get his super. Payne's in a really good aggro position. Nice little 16%, not too shabby. And I try to prioritize the Fang because that's like our worst enemy. And I do get a nice break over here, what we needed. Not too shabby. And Juan wants to go for just someone get a kill. And I try my best to follow up and try to like kill whoever Juan stuns. But I can't because I suck. And Toby Play just heals an infinite amount. Great super from Pain. Pain, holy moly, whack-a-mole. And Counter just absolutely like butchers his super, so does Juan. That's just the epitome of Mexican gameplay. That's as good as he's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So I go for as much damage as possible, try to get them low. Nice super from Pain. Counter misses his Fang gadget. I don't know how that's physically possible in 2024, but here we are. Juan gets his super in. He's close to another super, so I guess it was a fine play. We do have a nice lead, so I guess it's fine. Pain has his hyper penis. Oh my goodness, Counter. Nice. It's amazing super from Counter, countering our Colette hyper penis. But we do have our Buzz hypercharge, prawn, and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I actually didn't pay attention to what Juan does here. What does Juan do here? What does he do here? He probably just pretends it's like a taco in the safe and goes crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, what is happening? How? Alright, I'm down for that, honestly. And second best here, try to go for a little bit of a sussy baka play. I did, honestly, in my head, I don't know why the fuck I went for that, but I did. But, alright, looking back on it now, I don't know why I did that. I probably look hella stupid doing that. But it's all good, though, because we literally have a lead that's so wide. It's just, you know, I'm going to stop talking. But back to what I was saying, 15 seconds left, and literally they cannot do anything as long as we make sure the 8-bit doesn't get on the safe. And Pain gets his super, and yeah, it's GG's, and we take the set numero dos. Look at Pain, bro. Like, I'm gonna give him a little kissy, bro. Okay. Alright, so hopping into the third set, we have Rustic Arcade. We have, we have first pick again, 3 times in a row. Nobody cares. Like, just whatever. Own it and just deal with it. So we banned Ruff, Carl, Meg, and 512 bans Angelo, Max, and Melody. They banned Max because Max is actually a really good first pick here, low key with the hypercharge. So they decided to ban it, and obviously with the Angelo and Melody being broken, they banned it as well. And we banned Ruff, Carl, and Meg. I don't really know what the math was for these bans. They're pretty, like, I don't know. Carl is also, honestly, Carl is pretty good here. Ruff is pretty good here. And I guess we wanted to go for like a, I don't know, like a Piper mid. I don't know what's happening with the Meg ban, but I'm down. Meg's honestly a really good brawler. It could be mid or lane. Yeah, it's, let my coach cook. You know what I'm saying? So he first picked Bell. I really personally like Bell first pick almost every single time. I would say like 90% of the time I would agree with the Bell first pick. Reason is because Bell is really, really good in terms of just like, it could be lane or mid. You know what I'm saying? It has a hypercharge. It could be lane. It could be mid. The traps are really good if you get traps really aggressively. And it's like a really good sustain brawler. You know what I'm saying? It holds down the ground. Even if the Bell dies, there is still some way you can still hold down that lane, hold down that mid, and just hold down control. You know what I'm saying? Bell's just really good like that. And 512 decides to pick Gene and 8-bit 2-3. 8-bit is really good here. Gene too. It's honestly really annoying, especially when you go the spirits gadget on Gene, like the 4 gadgets. Honestly, not a bad pick. 8-bit being a good, it could be the same thing as Bell. Lane or mid, it's really good, and I agree with that. No, nice picks. Anyways, we decided to pick Lola and Pam in response to that. So funniest thing is we forgot that Sprout exists, and since we do not have last pick and they have last pick and they very, very much are able to pick a Sprout last pick, we were like, fuck, we lost. So we decided to go Pam because Pam has a lot of HP. It can, I guess, you know, just get hit a little bit by the Sprout and it'll hold down the lane. And we decided to go Lola because Lola's a pretty good lane. We just opted to go Bell mid instead of Bell lane. So we needed a mid or a lane that's really good. And since Lola has a little bit of HP and it could heal herself, we were like, I bet if it somehow gets in the Sprout lane, it's fine, but not too shabby, honestly. And this is where the magic happens. They last pick Sprout. Honestly, if you look at it right now, the Sprout will be giving us some very rough just touching. It's going to touch us, and you guys can already tell we will not be killing the Sprout whatsoever. Alright, so hopping into the first game, I'm on the Sprout. You know, like the first thing I think on my mind is like, wow, how lucky am I to be on the Sprout? But it's all good though, because I have confidence in my teammates. All I have to do is not die, and I'll let my teammates carry. And so far we have a 3 gem lead, but they do have an AP turret set up. And I try my best to my ability to just be a little waffler and just waffle around the map and try to do something, but they do have a Sprout. And we switch lanes. I die, so I can just respawn in time with Pain. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like a very hidden strat I would like to do with my team is I would like to purposely die when my teammate is close to or is going to die alongside me, so we can get the lanes right. So here I'm like, I bet, run it down, guys. We kill the Sprout. Pain's doing a good job just doing Pain things. Diego Gamer is whiffing. Pain gets his turret. I try to get that turret as best as possible, but I just can't. I get my Lola clone down. And right here, I'm like, yo, Juan, you can stay lane. I'm good mid. I have my Lola clone, at least until that moment. And we're doing pretty good. I try to help Pain because the Sprout lane is probably like the most sussy lane that we have to worry about. So we have a little bit of a lead. We have a 4 gem lead. So right here is, I think, where I go absolutely freaking crazy. I don't know though. But I'm like, I bet I'll go lane. Actually, no, I'll go mid. This is where I go crazy. Watch this shit, guys. So second best here gets his Lola clone, starts healing himself. Honestly, I'm not really good at positioning myself well with the Lola clone when I have the heal. Like right here, it's not really healing me. I'm just like waffling around with the clone. Like, I don't know. Like for some, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Lola clone is not as fast as you are. Like it's a little bit slower and it pisses me off so much. Like for some reason, the Lola clone doesn't follow you as well as you think it is. But Togi playing Diego Gamer is doing a really good job of just existing. But Juan, oh Juan, beautiful, beautiful hypercharge. Somehow Diego Gamer picks up that freaking gem. I don't know how. So I'm alone in the mid kind of, and I'm like, I bet we need some gems. Juan does a good job of putting some pressure. Gene has pull. Good taps from Juan Carlos, my freaking Mexican goat. I wanted to put some pressure. I don't know how many TPs this 8-bit got, but he definitely got too many. Like, he be TPing every 5 seconds. So I try to call out, watch out for the Gene pull, but Juan gets caught out by the Sprout. And so I put my Lola clone down just as much as time and dodge that Gene pull. And this is where I go crazy. Look at that. 1v3 juking everybody, put a Zeta spray down. Not too shabby. Like, I'm that freaking guy, bro. I'm literally LeBron James, and I'm picking up the gems and shit. Like, I'm that freaking guy. And for some odd reason, Pain decides to like not go in the Sprout, and we somehow kill the Sprout as a bell. I don't know how that's even like realistically possible. I try to go for, bro, like they won't let me get this gem. There's so much going on. I get caught out. My Lola Clo dies, and Pain tries his best to get the gems, but he really can't. He's not close to turret, and we all get back shots collectively. And yeah, it's just over. Like, bruh, why doesn't the Lola clone match your speed is just so stupid. Like, Supercell, please, Supercell, please. Alright, so hopping into the next game. Again, I hope that they would switch, so we try to pray that the Sprout would predict that I would switch onto the left lane, so he would switch, so we decided to stay in hopes of that, but they didn't. Maybe they read us, maybe they just don't care, but we do a really good job of getting a lot of gems. Where it's 4-0 and the 5th gem spawn is on our side, and we got 2 traps down. So this game, I try to like I just had to stay alive. Like, it's so annoying against the Sprout, especially when the Sprout is just being so sussy. But yeah, Juan's doing a good job. He's putting some fat work right now, good traps, and I just love laning the Sprout. As you guys can see, I'm in my spawn. I'm like, yo, Pain, please, bro, please get on that shit, bro. And Pain catches Togi play, and I'm like, I bet. Looking good for us. I'm like, Juan, let's get some gems. I'm down if you're down. Counter pops his hypercock, and I don't know about you, but that looks like I don't know what that is. There's 2 walls in play. Counter's going crazy. Pain's going crazy. He's giving some Pam rough and tough shenanigans in the top map. Shout out to Pain. Beautiful gadget. Catches 2 players. I'm trying to get my Lola clone down. I get it down. Boom, 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 boom. get the 10th gem. I'm like, I bet Diego Gamer, get this freaking work, buddy. Put a Zeta spray down, you know what I'm saying? We always have time to put a Zeta spray down. I don't know about you guys, but I always find a way to put the spray down. And boom, we tie it up 1-1, and we make it a game 3. Let's freaking go. Hopping into game 3. So funny thing is, we decided to switch, and they decided to switch as well. And I'm like, I bet, how unlucky can I get to the fact that I get to sprout every single lane? But Juan, the 120,000 cup player, is doing a really amazing job of just getting the gems. That's my big daddy. So right here, I call out to push up so we can get that gem. I'm like, Juan, come get this gem. Come get this gem. I push up. I put some pressure on them, so they had to go back, and we get that 6th gem, and now it's 7-0. So that's basically our plan was for the 3rd game. I'm like, I try to regen as soon as their gem would spawn. And I would be like, hey, Juan, push up with me. I'm going to push up and just basically suicide so you can get this next gem, which is on their side, which is honestly turns out to be a really amazing strat. I'm just that guy. I have a big brain and I have a big wiener to complement that. And Pain doing a really good job of just existing and putting pressure and making sure we don't get back shots. But yeah, Juan and Pain, the duo, the Mexican duo, no taco is safe from them. You know what I'm saying? Doing a really good job. And I'm over here in our spawn dying to a sprout. And Pain puts his super down. A little bit unfortunate. We needed that Pam turret. I'm not going to lie. So I decided to switch with Pain. But it's also good because we both died at the same time. Oh my goodness, Juan. Beautiful kill. And this is where I'm like, Pain, Juan, get these gems, get these gems. Oh my gosh, Juan. Yes, yes, yes. Get the 10th gem. I'm like, I bet, just watch out for the max hypercock. You don't want to get caught up by that. So I make my way to the right lane. I'm like, I Toge play, give me your best shot. And Toge play pulls my Lolo clone, and I put down the Zay spray and the thumbs down, and then get off with the nice calm sweep against the Mexicans. Mexicans down, guys. Let's freaking go. And that's it for the semifinals. You know what I'm saying? We took down 5-1 to the notorious Mexican gang. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're going to move on to the finals, and I will cover the finals against STMN in the next video. So yeah, I hope you guys will watch that. Pretty intense match. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.